American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasha Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasha. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hernandez goes baseline, sends it all the way to Russell, right corner, 3 on the way. Good! Hernandez and that falls down again. Out rebounded. I'm going to let that take 6 on the night to lead around the glass for whoever that's in Falls Valley. Yeah, give it. Hernandez, Cameron drives the lane, takes Hastings in, got him in the air, put it up and in.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Chickasha Activity Center, I believe is what this is called, as the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes are on the road here in Chickasha, Oklahoma, to take on the Lady Chicks and Fighting Chicks from Chickasha High School. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us for this live broadcast of Lindsay Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank in Lindsay. Alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon. And, Andrew, this is it's a different matchup for the Leopards, Leopardettes, and yet we play them this year at home and away, and then get to play them in the boys got to play them in the Charles K. Haley Classic too. So this is round number 3 for the boys.
Yep.
But we'll talk about that in just a minute. Again, very nice facility here. First time I've been over here to Chickasha to actually broadcast the game.
Yeah.
Been in here and watched a couple of games in years past, but very nice facility. Good to be here. J.D. Scruggs over here on the live stream and Kevin Scruggs on the camera. Jason Wallenberg at our studios back in Lindsay, Oklahoma, handling the FM 105 side of things for us tonight. And let's start off by talking about maybe Friday night, as bad as we may not want to talk about Friday night, at least maybe go back and hit it very quickly. But for the girls, maybe a lot of what you expected and a lot of what you didn't hope would happen. But 79-25, the Leopardettes are defeated in that game by the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A. It's kind of what you expect. Presley Johnson doing what Presley Johnson does. She had 23 points in the game for Washington, 13 from Kelby Beller, 12 from Hadley Beard, and she came in off the bench for those 12 points.
Yep.
And then a 10 from Eternity Self, who again came in off the bench for that. And so, again, just an all-around good game by the Lady Warriors. The Leopardettes struggled to get anything going offensively. Addie Dodson had 7 points all in the first quarter, had all 7 of the Leopardette points all in the first quarter, and she was the leading scorer of the game. Gives you an idea what the Leopardettes ran into on Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. We commented during the game that it was actually a pretty nice start for the Leopardettes. Traditionally, Washington always comes out, at least against us, in a full-court press. They've given us fits with that over the last few years, and they're really good at it. They got tall girls, long arms, very athletic, and really made it hard for the Leopardettes to get the ball across half court, to be honest. I thought we came out, handled that really well initially. I can't remember what the score was there early. But
11-7.
Okay, 11-7.
I was just fixing to go there.
I figured you probably were, so I won't steal your thunder. I'll let you talk more about that. But it was a fast, pretty decent start right there, and then, man, it just kind of went south in a hurry. It's not a big surprise. Those Washington Lady Warriors have a deep, deep bench, a lot of size, a lot of athleticism, and a lot of girls that could shoot. I don't have my chart right in front of me again. I can't remember how it was, but 6 girls, I think, shot and made threes in that game for Washington. Several girls adding to the scoring total throughout the night. So just a deep bench, and again, they don't lose much whenever they run the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th girl in there. They can, I'd say that second team can play with just about anybody in our district. So just a really deep and good basketball team. It went the way really we probably figured. We hoped for better, but that's what we deal with here in the district with Washington. So we'll continue to deal with that, and we'll just move on to the next game here against Chickasha.
Well, and again, just to go back and cover, you talked about the score. It was 11-7 early, and you and I both were talking about how well the Leopardettes were playing. They were handling the press. Things were going well. And from 11-7 midway through the first quarter, it was 22-7 by the end of the first quarter. So 11-0 run to finish the quarter. And then they went on to extend that to a 33-0 run going up to halftime. It was 44-7 at halftime. So, again, 33-0. You don't score a single point in the second quarter. It was just that from that great start, it just went downhill in a hurry. So, but again, you expect a tough game against a tough team like that, and that's exactly what happened. And the Leopardettes again dropped that one 79-25. They'll come into tonight's contest 8-13 on the season. They're going to take on a Chickasha team that comes in 19-3 in Class 4A, ranked number 7. And of course, the two feature players from this Lady Chicks team is Macy Hill and May Ginn. And both of those girls made it into the 1,000-point club. May got hers on the 20th of January. Macy Hill got hers on the 31st of January. And then since then, May Ginn has also hit the 500-point club for rebounds. Tells you how powerful this team is. And in several comments that I've read, this is probably one of the best Chickasha girls teams they've had in a really long time.
Yeah, they are impressive. We got to watch quite a bit of them over there in the Haley tournament. And they are impressive to watch. Again, is a very dynamic player. Hill, very athletic. I think we awarded both of those girls spots on the all-tournament team over there in the Haley, and deservedly so. Good ball players. Ashlyn Smith, a big presence inside. She always gives you trouble, particularly on rebounds. So there's going to be a lot of bodying up down there with her and Dodson and Alondra Lopez, I imagine. I would think probably we play pretty we probably pack the middle on defense is what I would do, because from what I've seen from Ginn, she gets a lot of those points off of dribble drives, just drive in there, shoot a layup or a floater, something like that. I hadn't seen her shoot a lot outside, but I haven't watched them a ton. Don't know how well she shoots outside, but, man, she can drive the lane as well as anybody. If we pack the middle in there, maybe we keep her outside the paint, and that might bode well for us. We'll see what they do. But, Chickasha, an impressive club. Hopefully the girls from Lindsay can come out here and play their A game. Outside of that Washington game, I feel like we've played some really good ball as of late.
Agreed.
So the Leopardette girls finding their stride here later in the season, and hopefully they can kind of recover from that Washington loss, come in here and play a good ball game.
Well, when the Leopardettes played this team, and again, that was the very first game of the season back when they played this team. Ginn had 13 and Hill had 12, and then Channing Haywood and Carly Ryans both had 11 apiece, and Ashlyn Smith didn't score in that game. I bet that's a little different this time around.
And I tell you what, Carly Ryans off the bench, I've said this before, but Carly coming off the bench, she's a pretty impressive ball player too. So.
Agreed. Well, let's step aside. We've got a national anthem coming up. We'll be back to the Chickasha Activity Center, get you the starting lineups, the tip-off between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Chickasha Lady Chicks right after this on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go Lindsay!
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay!
Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
Well, let's get you to the starting lineups for this matchup between the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Lady Chicks of Chickasha. For Lindsay being introduced first, they'll start at guard, a 5'3" junior, number 4, Gracie Bray. Also at guard, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 5 is Abby Dodson, and they're fixing to turn the lights out on me. I'm not going to get everybody here before I get my light turned on. They'll start at forward, a 5'8" junior, and that's number 20, Kylie Byram. Also at forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 21, Briley Russell. And then to round out the starting 5, number 44, the 5'10" junior, Addie Dodson. The Leopardettes, again, 8-13 coming into tonight's matchup, and they are head coached by Jacob Russell. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. For the Lady Chicks, they'll start a 5'6" senior, number 2, Addie Ferguson. Number 4 is Kaylee Terry. She's also a senior. Of course, Macy Hill, the senior, number 12. Mia Ginn, number 13. And they'll start at the forward at the inside, number 35, Ashlyn Smith, the senior. Macy Hill and Mia Ginn is the way I heard George, and I just went blank on George's last name. George Plummer, the PA announcer here. But Mia Ginn and Macy Hill both hit the 1,000-point club back in January. Mentioned that in the pregame. Also, the fact that Mia Ginn also hit the 500 rebound club just about a week ago.
Pretty impressive, man.
Big time. Dodson, as in Abby Dodson, as they kind of get a chuckle out of her lineup against Ashlyn Smith to tip this one away. And pretty good effort right there from Abby.
It was. I don't think that was a serious attempt there. Interesting move.
Ginn gets it over on the left wing to Terry as the Lady Chicks get first at it. The Leopardettes do start in a zone here. Left wing Terry. Back into the corner left side. Hill for 3. Skips across, no good, but Ginn has the backside rebound for an offensive board. They're working back up top for Hill.
Is it a 1-3-1 zone?
Yeah. It shapes into more like a 2-3 matchup, but yeah, it does almost look like a 1-3-1.
Got Gracie down low down there, running the baseline.
Again, back into the corner for Terry. Or get back around up top. Ginn drives the lane, sends it back out on the right wing. Terry fires a 3. That's an air ball. Saved in bounds, though, by Kaylee Terry, and then the short jumper will not go for Ginn, and the Leopardettes come away with a board. Into the right corner, Abby's going to test it early. Can't get it to drop. Rebound, Macy Hill. Here come the Lady Chicks. She'll circle back. Stops top of the key. She's picked up by Abby. Drives the left side of the lane. Ran right into Addie Dodson, but got it to go in. Early 2-0 lead here for the Lady Chicks, and then the Leopardettes turn it over going the other way. Addie Dodson could not catch up with that pass. It will be Lady Chicks basketball. Hill will walk it up. Works to the right wing, sends it back top of the key. Nobody is on Ginn, but she can't get it to go. And then they're going to get up over the back on Ashlyn Smith on the rebound. Her first will be the first foul of the ball game. And they will pick the Leopardettes up full court pressure here off the inbounds. Inbounds comes to Byram. They're going to clear out and let her go one-on-one with me again. Gets the trap coming, got handle on it, lost it, got it back, got it down to Byram, or excuse me, to Russell. Missed the bunny, but the rebound, and they're going to say that Dodson traveled with it after she got that rebound. I'm not sure I saw that, but.
Yeah, I didn't either. Byram got a little loose right there and ended up gaining control and getting it right down to the bucket.
Again, over the Hill left wing. Back out into the corner, Terry. Back again, up top for Ferguson. Back over to Terry, left corner, Hill fires a three. Front rim, no good. Russell with the miss for the Leopardettes. She'll push it up the floor. Taken by Ferguson all the way, double team. Got it to Byram. She got to the free throw line. Jumper is right off the front rim, no good. Smith with her second board. Again in transition, here come the Lady Chicks, and Terry will pull it back out. Hill on the handle. Works left, gets to the elbow, sends it over into the corner for Terry. Run off the line. Try to lob it underneath for Smith, and Smith over the top of everybody knocks it out of bounds for the first turnover against the Lady Chicks.
Leopardettes essentially had her tripled right there. Not really a good pass.
Again, Byram gets the inbounds. Works one-on-one with Ginn coming up the floor. Gonna have to wait for here comes the trap. Got it away to Bray. Bray to Dodson. Dodson into the lane. Floater off the glass. Won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Macy Hill. Here comes Hill the other way. Picked up by Dodson at the free throw line. Euro step. Left it short. Byram with the miss. Double teamed. Got it to Bray after it was tipped. Bray will get across the timeline. Double team chasing her all the way. And then Ginn knocks the ball loose. Bray nearly got it back. Now it's out of bounds. And I'm going to think you're going to say Abby Dodson will have to touch it.
Good hustle there by Gracie Bray not to let them get that turnover immediately. She's always hustling, man.
Always. 4:25 left here in the first. It's 2-0. Lady Chicks with the lead. Hill will again walk it up. Again works it to the left wing. Terry fires a three. Again, it's short. They have not found that three ball yet. But Russell has the miss for the Leopardettes. Ahead to Byram. Sends it up top of the key. Bray for three. That's wide right. Rebound Terry. Again, they push it ahead. Here comes Ginn. Stops right wing. Drives into the lane. Dumps it down low to Ferguson. And Ferguson gets it from the baseline. Gives the Lady Chicks a 4-0 lead. A little token pressure this trip down the floor. And then Bray nearly has it stolen away by Hill. Finally got control of it. Found Abby all alone at the other end, but can't get it to go. Rebound Smith. The outlet for Ferguson. She'll give it up to Hill out between the rings. Starts right, comes back to Ferguson on the right wing, back to Hill, back to Ginn left wing. Well, back over to Ferguson on the skip pass, work it back around. Leopardette's doing a good job. Now the pass tipped by Russell, but she can't save it. Good defense right there. And Byram is going to get a breather here. Number 10, J.C. Anderson, the 5'8 junior, checks in for the Leopardettes. Lob all the way in off the inbounds to the left corner where
nailed it.
Kaylee Terry finally got a three ball to go. 7-0. Again, here's the full court pressure. Anderson gets it past it easily, but the trap comes behind her. Keeps her dribble alive. Great job of getting out of that. Terry knocks the ball loose, still on the floor. Finally, Anderson comes away with it. Ahead to Abby. The two Dodson girls have a 2-on-1. It's blocked. And then up and in from Addie Dodson. Addie got the offensive board in the putback. 7-2. Leopardettes trail by 5. 2:30 left to go here in the first. Hill backs up. Right wing Ferguson. Into the right corner again. Back to Ferguson. They want to go inside, but they're doing a good job of fronting and backing Smith inside. Now again gets a look from the left corner, and that goes. 10-2.
Yeah, that's what we hope not to have happen. We're kind of forcing them to take outside shots. They are packing the middle quite a bit on defense.
Bray works on Hill coming up the floor. Here comes the trap. Got it across, but it's loose on the floor. Picked up by Abby, though. She'll take Hill to the rack and will not get the shot to go, but she will get the foul. They'll call that on Macy Hill. Her first will be the team's second. Abby Dodson heads to the line to shoot two. First one from Abby, up and good. Pulls the Leopardettes within 7. Gracie Bray checks out. Number 13, Brecken Klein, the 5'7" senior, checks in. And we also see Smith check out.
Carly Ryans.
Number 34, checks in, and we're going to get a foul going the other way as the Leopardettes try to get some pressure. And that is on J.C. Anderson, her first, team's first. 10-3, Lady Chicks with the lead, 1:45 left to go here in the first. Hill, again, walks it up. Right wing Ferguson into the right corner again. Catch, fires 3.
Nailed it.
Nothing.
My goodness.
Me again, second 3 of the game. Gives the Lady Chicks a 10-point lead. Anderson, double team, gets it across the timeline to Abby. Abby ahead to Klein in the lane, gets blocked by Ryans. Hill with the miss, and here they go in transition again the other way with the transition basket. She's got 8 of the 15 points for the Lady Chicks. They lead 15-3. Russell threw it away. Here comes Ryans one-on-one, and Klein's going to make her earn him at the strike. As Klein will pick up her first, the team's second, and send Carly Ryans to the free throw line for 2. Just under a minute left to go here in the first. 15-3. Lady Chicks with a 12-point lead. Ryans at the line trying to extend that. And off the front rim and no good for the first one. Number 15, Brinley Alexander, the sophomore, checks in and replaces Addie Ferguson for the Lady Chicks. And in for the Leopardettes, number 45 is Alondra Lopez, the 5'10" senior, gives Addie Dodson a break. Ryans readies for her second free throw attempt. Takes her time. And that one will fall in for 16-3, Lady Chicks. And number 11, Zoe Van Ness, the sophomore, also checks in and replaces Kaylee Terry for the Lady Chicks. Russell gets it into Klein. Has Ginn on her. Here comes the pressure and the turnover. 5th turnover on the Leopardettes. And an easy transition basket for Zoe Van Ness.
Leopardettes going to have to figure out this full court pressure here. They're giving us a lot of fits. Here we go again.
Got it there. Anderson's got a hold of it. We do have a jump ball, and possession arrow should be with the Leopardettes. Yeah, this got to figure this pressure out. 17-4. Actually, I've got it as 18-4. I'm not sure where I messed mine up, but 25 seconds left, and we'll have a timeout called as the Leopardettes were about to get another turnover there. We'll take it with them. 24.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll come back after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Scoreboard says 17-4. We were talking off the air. We wonder if maybe they waved off the free throw from Carly Ryans that she did hit on that second one. They did not put it on the scoreboard at least, so we're going to assume that's the case until we're told otherwise. Leopardettes with the ball, though, is Klein. Gets it across to Lopez. Lopez drives all the way to low post left side, spins around, gives it out to Klein on the left wing. Klein all the way to the rack, lays it up, rolls across and off. And in transition, here comes Ginn the other way, and Ginn will get that one to go. 19-4. Well, that's the problem. They gave the free throw to us instead of them. So it should be 20-3, and they've got the scoreboard as 19-4. I bet they figured that out.
I bet they will too.
We'll be back after this timeout with the second quarter. You're watching Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Start the second quarter, and again, they haven't corrected the scoreboard yet, and I'm a little surprised they haven't, but now they're going to fix it as soon as I bring it up. 20-3 is our score. And they fixed one side, left us with 4. Okay. Hill sends it over on the right wing. That is Brindley Alexander back up top. They work it back to Hill. Back over to Alexander, right wing, works around the Ryan screen. Back to Hill. Alexander between the rings, back to Hill left wing. Into the left corner, Ryans, they've gone with the two bigs now. They've got Ryans and Smith both in there. Back up top to Van Ness. Ryans drives baseline left side, floater up too strong, rebound Byram. Pushes the other way. Sends it to Bray, right wing. She'll take Hill all the way into the basket. Sends it back out to Russell, right wing three from her. Skips across. Lopez has the backside rebound, though. Out to Klein, who sends it up top to Byram. Back over to Bray, left wing. Klein back top of the key. Looks at the three. Has an open lane, and then we're going to get a reach in on Zoe Van Ness. Her first will be the team's first here in the second quarter. So Klein will bring it in front of the Lady Chick bench. Got it to Bray, double teamed, left wing, steps through it, lobs it in the lane for Lopez, and Lopez gets fouled going up for the shot. So Alondra Lopez heads to the free throw line. Foul called on Carly Ryans, her first, team second. Lopez, just a 33% free throw shooter on the season, but she knocks that one down. Makes it 20-4. Scoreboard says 5. And Alondra can't get the second one to go, and out of there with the rebound will be Brindley Alexander. Hill again brings it up against that 1-3-1 zone. Back to Hill. Out into the corner, back up top, Van Ness. Ryans at the left elbow. Lobs it down, intended for Smith underneath, but too tall for her. Second turnover on the Lady Chicks. Again, here's the full court pressure. Got it in, and I'm going to say it's off of Alexander. A lot of contact right there, too. Bray will try it again. I got subs coming in as Ginn returns. Byram gets it this time, picked up by Ryans. Here comes the trap, got it over to Russell. Russell lob down low to Lopez. Lopez high off the glass, but missed it, and then Klein is going to get whistled for the foul up over the back of Carly Ryans for that rebound. Brecken's second, first one here in the second quarter. Almost 2 minutes into this second quarter. Still 20-4. As Hill gets into the lane, can't get around Lopez, does finally get it up over top of her outstretched arms, though, and Hill ends up with the basket.
Hill just picked her way through there patiently, didn't she?
Found right where she needed to go. Bray, double team, gets it to Klein, dribbles across the top of the key, now down the lane right side. Thought she got contact there, but no whistle, and Smith comes away with her fourth board. Again drives the lane. She'll get fouled on her way there, not on the shot. Bray picks up her first, team second in the quarter. Addie Dodson and Abby Dodson both return for the Leopardettes. Klein and Lopez check out. Lobbing again in the lane over a double team. Got it off the second bounce. She's got 12 already in the ball game. It's 24-4. Dodson, right side, drives across, gives it to Addie. Left wing three, blocked. Bray had a chance, was blocked, and then Bray comes back with gets the steal. Great hustle right there.
Absolutely.
Get your shot blocked on one end, but steal the ball back and transition on the other. Long three is off the front of the iron, no good for Abby, and she nearly came up with the steal on Ginn. Hill takes her time out between the circles. Bryant skip past again, left wing, long three. It's an air ball, and Russell will let it go out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball off the fourth turnover on the Fighting Chicks. 4:49 left here in the first half, and now we will get the foul. She did that earlier, and they didn't whistle it. They got Alexander for that one. It's her first and the team's third. This time Byram does get the inbound. It's trapped and throws it away. Turnover number 6 on the Leopardettes. Hill in the lane, step back, floats it up too short. Rebound Russell. Abby takes it against a double team and can't get the roll. Smith with the rebound. Outlet for Ginn, ahead to Hill, and threw it out of bounds. So Leopardette basketball, 4:22 left. They trail 24-4. And in for the first time will be number 23, Ava Hassler, the sophomore for the Leopardettes. They'll lob it to her. She will pick up, and should have been a foul right there. They didn't even call it. Turnover, and Hill can't hit. Ryans comes with the offensive board and put it in. Oh, the Leopardettes break the press this time. Addie's got room, gets down and blows the layup.
Strong.
Another rebound for Smith, and here comes Hill the other way. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Lady Chicks. 3:51 left in the half. It is 26-4. Lady Chicks with the lead. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
3:51 left to go here in the first half. It's been pretty much Lady Chicks.
Yeah, tough going for the Leopardettes so far, man. We're just talking about all the opportunities we've had to score down here and just couldn't get it to fall. Going to have to find the bottom of that net here pretty quick.
Van Ness skips it all the way over across, intended for Kaylee Terry, but it's wide right, out of bounds. And Leopardettes get it off the 6th turnover from the Lady Chicks. And again, some pressure. Number 1, Channing Haywood has checked in for the Lady Chicks. Ferguson is back in as well, and there's another turnover on the Leopardettes. And then they'll get it right back over. Haywood cannot ever get control of it. The Leopardettes get the break. Hassler lost it, and in transition this time, Ferguson will get it to go. 28-4, that is 8 turnovers and on the Leopardettes, and Coach Jacob Russell wants to talk about that one. 3:17 left to go in the first half. We're back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
28-4. It is a huge deficit for the Leopardettes, and Andrew, again, we had, 2 more point-blank chances there. Just
yep.
Got to get those to go.
Yeah, we've just got to take advantage of the opportunities we've had. I hadn't even counted it up. We've missed so many shots, several of those uncontested. So just got to shoot better, man.
Got another chance here with a 2-on-1, and it's knocked out of bounds by Channing Haywood. It'll stay with the Leopardettes, but again, had the 2 Dotson girls down low. And had another chance there, but good recovery by Haywood knocks it out of bounds. So Hassler will bring it in on the baseline. In the lane, Bray had it knocked away. Leopardettes now with 9 turnovers. Ferguson pushes the other way, sends it left wing to Ginn. Back inside down to the low post for Haywood. Left wing, Terry. Back up top, Ferguson. Back to Terry. Back to the baseline, short corner left side. They lob it inside, and it's knocked away by Hassler. The Leopardettes get the turnover. And Bray takes it all the way into the lane. Can't get it to drop. Ferguson with the miss. She'll push the other way and then holds up at the top of the key. Ginn right wing, up top Ferguson, left side Terry. Skip it back to Ginn on the right wing, back up top. Short corner left side Haywood into the lane, back up top to Ginn, got it to Ferguson. Leopardettes doing a good job recovering on this zone. Van Ness in the corner right side, drives into the lane, pushes off, missed the shot, rebound Addy. Again, all kinds of contact right there from Van Ness coming back to get it. Byram in the lane. Everybody walks away from her, and she missed it. And then had Ginn take the rebound away from her. Van Ness triple teamed and traveled with it. That pretty much says everybody left her all alone down there. And again, this cannot even get the easy ones to go tonight. Klein returns for the Leopardettes. Byram will have a seat. And I think Hassler thought she was coming out too. We didn't have enough girls on the floor. And somebody's got to move. Anderson trying to inbounds. Klein has it. Pushes it up the floor, sends it over on the left side to Dodson, and right through her hands and out of bounds. (28-4) with 1:34 left to go here in the first half. Leopardettes trail by 24. Ferguson sends it to Terry left wing. Down to the left side, Ryans, who's checked back in for Chickasha. Again from the right corner for 3, and that goes. 15 in the game for her. And we still got a minute to go before halftime. Klein down low, and Hassler again. An easy one we can't get to go, but she will get free throws out of it. Ferguson picks up her first. 4th team foul in the quarter, but Ava Hassler shoots 2 at the free throw line.
Got one.
Knocks that one down. (31-5) now. And left that one woefully short. Ryans with the miss. She'll push it up the floor with a minute to go. Again, left corner, Terry. Up top, Klein knocks it loose, but it'll be tracked down in the backcourt by Ginn. Back to Terry left wing. Back to Ginn between the circles. Back to Terry. The lob underneath, tipped away from Van Ness. She was calling for it. The Leopardettes do a good job of denying her that pass. And that is number 3, Olivia Wilson. I didn't see her check in for the Lady Chicks. But the foul inside is going to go on Briley Russell, her first, the team's third. And it's going to send Carly Ryans to the line for the second time tonight. 1 for 2 her first trip, has 3 points in the game. And that one won't go. She's now 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Ryans readies for her second one. And that one does go. 32-5. Lady Chicks with the lead and another turnover nearly. Ryans couldn't hang on to it. And Ryans nearly had another steal, and she did. Knocked it loose. Terry came up with it. Again, back to Ryans in the corner. Skip it all the way to the left side to Wilson. Wilson fires an air ball 3, but Ryans had the offside board, missed that putback, and should be fouled on the second try. Anderson's second personal will be the 4th team foul, but Ryans is going to right back to the line. And got the first one this time. Makes it 33-5. 22.5 seconds left here before halftime. Ryans with her second attempt. And got them both that time. 4 of 6 at the line. 34-5, and again, nearly a steal at the other end. Leopardettes have got to protect the basketball here. 11 turnovers in the half.
Tough going here.
15 seconds left. Russell threw it away. Van Ness knocked away from her. Ryan saves it, though, up top to Wilson. Back behind her again. Ginn drives into the lane. Jumper rolls out no good. And Van Ness could not ever claim the rebound, and the Leopardettes find themselves down by 29 here at halftime. 34-5 is our score. We'll be back with our unofficial stats and the first. How about the American Exchange Bank? I don't know where I get first. American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards! The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at halftime, 34-5, even though the scoreboard says 6. They never have corrected that yet. But 34-5 is our score here at halftime. The Lady Chicks with the 29-point lead over the Leopardettes. Looking at our unofficial stats in your American Exchange Bank halftime show, and the Lady Chicks are led by Mia Ginn, who has 15 already here in the ball game, including 3 3-point baskets in the game. And then 6 from Carly Ryans in off the bench. 4 apiece from Addie Ferguson and Macy Hill. 3 from Kaylee Terry on a 3-point shot. 2 from Zoe Van Ness. And that rounds out the scoring for the Lady Chicks, who went 4 of 6 from the free throw line, and all of those were shot by Carly Ryans. For the Leopardettes, only 5 points, so not hard to add this up. A 2-pointer from Addie Dodson for the only field goal that we had in the first half. And then Abby Dodson, Ava Hassler, and Alondra Lopez all have a free throw apiece, and that gives the Leopardettes their 5 points. They were 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. Leopardettes were out-rebounded 20-10 in that first half. And adds to the numbers that Andrew's going to give to us here in a minute about the shooting. And when you look at, you only get 1 field goal and you get out-rebounded by 10 rebounds, and that is huge. 8 turnovers in the first half for the Lady Chicks and 12 in the first half for the Leopardettes. And with that, we'll go talk to Andrew about those numbers.
Yes, sir. Team shooting, starting with the Lady Chicks from 2-point range. They shot 9 of 16 for 56%. They were 4 out of 11 from 3-point range for 36%. They went 4 of 6 from the charity stripe for 67%. And overall from the field, 13 of 27 for a total of 48% for the Leopardettes. Not very good numbers here. You already talked about it. Just 1 of 19 from the field tonight, 5% shooting. Just the single field goal. Been really rough going. We are, however, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe, so 50% there. But a few free throws isn't going to get it done tonight, Greg. No. We got lots of struggles, struggling getting it across half court due to the press from time to time. When we do get across, we're just not able to get it into the bucket. We mentioned earlier several of those uncontested, and I don't know what it is. We're just out of sorts tonight. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, they have gotten it across and had some looks. Yep. We talked about the one, was it Byram had one, everybody just abandoned her.
Yeah.
She was literally right open in the lane. All she had to do was bank it off the glass and in, and it didn't go. Addie's had a couple inside that didn't go. We've had several that just rolled off the rim, and I don't know if the goals don't like us or what down here, but again, it's not been a good half for the Leopardettes, so they trail here by 29. 34-5 is our halftime score, and I can't see the possession arrow, so I can't tell you.
It
looks like it's Lady Chicks basketball, so they will get the ball to start the third quarter, and that is your official American Exchange Bank halftime show. We didn't get much chance to talk about the boys, and we may not get much chance in between. Let's talk a little bit about this boys matchup coming up after this one for the Lindsay Leopards, who had a fantastic start to the season. Started 16-0, and were setting the world on fire, climbed into the top 10 in the Class 3A at number 8 by the time the final rankings came out. And since then, they've lost 3 in a row. And, they've lost 3 in a row. They lost 4 of their last 7, going back to that Purcell loss on January 20th. But Purcell beat them. They did pick up win over Pauls Valley. They picked up a win over the U.S. Grand JV in that Little Axe tournament. Also picked up the win over Little Axe in that tournament to come away with the championship over there. But Marlowe took them to overtime, beat them by 1 point on the last second shot. Washington took them to overtime Friday night and beat them by 5, 58-53, the final score in that one. And Creed Taylor, who's averaging nearly 20 a game, he's at 19.9 a game on the season right now. Only had 16 in the game and was the only player in double figures for the Leopards. Isaac Cameron got 9, but he fouled out in the overtime period. Armando also had 9. 14 of those 16 points from Taylor came in that second half, and in the overtime period he had 1 basket there, but he had 4 threes in the third, had a 3 in the third and 3 threes in the fourth when he finally was able to get loose and get shots going. But the Leopards only shot 33% from the field in that game. And it's even though Washington also only shot 33%, the difference was they got the free throw line, and we talk about this a bunch. But Washington shot 10 more free throws than the Leopards did, and they hit 7 more than the Leopards did. You lose by 5, and you get beat by 7 at the charity stripe.
Yeah. And that's been the story a couple times for the Leopards, where if we just there's a lot of other variables that factor in, but if you do make your free throws, we win some of those.
Exactly. Lady Chick basketball will get the third quarter underway. Hill out there as a starting 5 are back on the floor for both teams. Hill back over to Ferguson. Back up top to Hill, left wing. Send it back down end again. She'll send it back out to Terry on the wing. Back up top to Hill. Back over to Ferguson right wing. Now to the short corner right side, and they get Hill coming down from the top of the key and got her an easy one.
Looks like we've gone away from the 1-3-1 back into a 2-3 defense. See if that makes any difference.
36-5 the score now as Byram stands with it, gets it between the circles for Russell. Back to Bray left side. Bray inside. Byram turns around on again, puts it up and in. Nice move from Kylie Byram. 36-7. Hill to Terry left wing. Again drives the baseline, goes low post. Tough shot, won't go. Addie pulls down a miss. It's 4th rebound of the night for Addie. Bray. 3 from the right wing, skips across, no good, and big rebound right there from Smith as she bounced it off the leg of Addie Dodson. Keeps the ball for the Lady Chicks as Hill will get it from Ginn to bring it across. Terry left side. Ginn in the left corner. Back to Terry. Skip pass over to Ferguson, right wing. Inside, they lob it to Smith. Turns around high off the glass and in for Ashley Smith. Again, she didn't score against the Leopardettes in that very first game of the season.
That's her first bucket tonight.
Yep. Abby turned down the three, drives into the lane. Floater right off the back iron, no good. Macy Hill with the miss for the Lady Chicks. She'll push the other way, now holds up, sends it to Terry left side. The lob again down to Smith, under the basket this time, back out to Ginn left wing. Cut off on her spin by Byram. Back out to Hill, they'll reset. Terry. And Dodson knocked down by Smith. They don't call anything, but Abby Dodson comes up with the steal. Great defensive player right there. Byram out to Bray right wing. Three on the way is an air ball. Macy Hill with her fifth rebound, and she's going to push the other way. Tried to sidestep in the lane, managed to go up and put it in.
Made that look too easy.
Yep. 38. They say 40-7. I must have missed one there. Up top, Abby to Addie to right corner Byram. Russell trying to post up inside, can't get it done. Abby leaves it for Bray right wing. She'll drive in. Down the baseline, Byram. Abby back up top to Russell. And then Abby cannot get the pass from Russell that went wide left. Second turnover on the Leopardettes in the half.
Yeah, it looks like the Leopardettes trying to overload one side, get somebody open on the backside. That just too well defended.
So Anderson and Hassler both check back in for the Leopardettes. Hill will bring it up. Into the right corner to Ferguson. Back out to Hill, over to Terry. Again goes to the high post. They go to Ferguson back inside, and now they're going to call the push foul from behind on Addie Dodson. Her first to be the first team foul here in the third. Terry to Ferguson, back to Terry. Skip pass to Hill right wing, back up top to Ferguson, back to Hill. Again hanging out at the high post, got it to her. Jumper from the elbow won't go. Rebound Byram. She'll push it all the way. Leaves it for Dodson. Abby on the left wing, up top. Back to Addie right wing. Back up top for Byram. Sizes up Hill, sends it to Abby left wing. Abby drives to the free throw line. Now backs out and gives it to Addie. Addie underneath. Anderson wasn't quite ready for the pass and turned it over. Here comes Ginn the other way. The pass to Hill, low post. Spin move in the lane. Turns around against Anderson. Left it short. Rebound for Hassler. She'll push it up against Hill. Out into the right corner, Anderson. Dribbles up to the wing. Takes it baseline and draws contact. And Stacey Anderson should be headed to the free throw line. Oh, they're going to call it on the floor. Ginn picks up her first, team's first. So Anderson on the baseline to bring it in. Had Abby, didn't get it to her.
Got to get it in.
Yeah, you got to. Byram gets around Smith, step underneath, left it too strong, got her own miss, and then she'll force Smith to pick up the foul to prevent the second attempt. That is foul number one. Actually, it is her second. My apologies. Second team foul, but Byram will head to the free throw line and leaves that one short. Lopez and Klein will return for the Leopardettes as Abby and Addy check out.
Got that one to
Got
go.
that one to go. 40-8. Lady Chicks still with a 32-point lead. Ryan's back in the ball game for the Lady Chicks. Gives it to Terry on the left wing. Back up top, Ryan's. Ferguson right wing. Back up between the circles for Terry. Back to Ferguson, picked up by Klein. Work it back to the left side for Hill. Short corner left side, Ryan steps down, sends it all the way back to the right corner. Ferguson drives around, and they're going to call a reach-in foul, I think, on Hassler.
Yep.
That'll be Ava's first, second team foul, so Hill will be under her own basket to bring it in. Oh, and nobody picked up Smith off the inbound, so she's going to head to the free throw line as they just passed it to her right into the basket. Foul called on Lopez. That'll be her first. Team's third. Smith to the free throw line for the first time tonight and knocks that one down. Makes it 41-8. Lady Chicks. And Smith knocks them both down. She's got 4 in the quarter, 4 in the game. 42-8. Byron to Hassler left wing. Lost it. Managed to get it back. Got it to Klein. Now Klein has picked up her dribble. Got it to Anderson at the right elbow. Drives down. Gives it to Hassler. Corner three on the way.
Got it.
Good from Ava Hassler. 42-11.
First three-point bucket of the game for the Leopardettes.
Hey, we've already doubled our field goals in the game
Yes,
from the
we
first
have.
half. Hill's going to try a three from the left wing and will not go. Great block out right there by Hassler. She's going to push the other way. Ryans knocked her off of her spot, turned it over. And Hill, the English off the bounce in the lane, got it to go. 44-11. Out into the right corner, Anderson tries to drive down, leaves it for Hassler. Hill, with the shoulder bump, will pick up her second personal and the third team foul. Again returns to the game along with Brinley Alexander and Sydney Birchie, number 24. Anderson under her own basket will inbounds. Gets it out to the right wing to Klein. Right back inside Anderson. Turns around, looking for help. Back to Klein, short corner right side. Skipped across, no good. And I don't know how in the world that can't be over the back on Smith on top of Lopez. But they will say Smith knocked it out of bounds. So Anderson will trigger again on the baseline. Hassler gets it left wing. Works around the Lopez screen. Got it up top to Anderson. She'll take Ginn all the way in the lane and then threw it away. In transition ahead, nobody was back with Carly Ryan. She got an easy one in transition to make it 46-11. We got a minute left to go here in the third quarter. Here comes Byron the other way, out to Anderson. Anderson into the lane and can't get it to go.
Man,
the
good
flop
ball fake.
Yeah. The flop from Ryans didn't work either. Birchie on the right wing. Back up top to Alexander. To Ryans. Left side, Ginn. Inside Smith, the cutter in the lane. Got it back to Birchie on the right wing. Back up top, Smith takes it down the left side of the lane. Throws it all the way over to Ryans. Ryans into the lane. Back down low to Smith. And Lopez said, you're going to have to go to the line. You're not going to put that one in on me. Launders picks up her second personal, fourth team foul. We'll send Ashlyn Smith back to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 at the line and knocks that one down as well.
3 for 3.
Russell returns. Klein will sit for the Leopardettes. Smith readies for her second. And that one doesn't go, and Lopez will claim the rebound. The outlet for Hassler. Ahead to Byram. Down the baseline. Stops left side, puts it up short. Got her own miss. Had it knocked loose. Russell goes up with it. That one won't go. Ginn will come up with this one. And again, Carly Ryan's leaked out, but great hustle from Hassler to get back and shut her down. Smith for 3 at the buzzer doesn't go, and we'll get to the end of the third. 47-11, Lady Chicks with the lead. We'll take a timeout, be back with the fourth quarter. Right after this, this is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
You a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
We're back with the fourth quarter, 47-11. Leopardettes trail by 36. Scoreboard still shows the Leopardettes with 12, but again, they did not get that mistake corrected from the first quarter. Leopardettes do have the ball to start the fourth. And looks like Coach Johnson has pulled out his starters. Byram has the ball stolen by Birchie. Got it back to Van Ness. Van Ness one-on-one with Ince, who's checked in for the Leopardettes. Shot is off, and rebound pulled down by Byram. And Birchie reaches in that time. On the foul. Byram into the backcourt to Russell. Right side, Anderson. Back to Russell left wing. The cut through from Ince. Oh, I don't think it was planned that way, but it worked. Bronny Ince gets the basket.
Got a girl.
47-13. Up top, Wilson over to Birchie. Van Ness right wing. Back up top to Birchie. Back to Van Ness. Birchie back to Wilson. Alexander, they just working across the top of this 2-3 zone. They're trying to get it inside, and Leopardettes are not doing it. There's Byram with the steal.
Can she go coast to coast?
Oh, the great hesitation to fly by, and Byram got it. 47-15. Guys, I'm going to need some help with 22 for us. If that's, lob inside. Last touch by Ryans. Leopardettes get the turnover. I've got two number 22s. Is that, Presley Cooper. Down the baseline, Ince. Across, intended for Cooper. It's out of bounds. And Leopardettes will keep it on this end. And inbounds knocked away again from Russell. So Anderson will try this again. Russell into the lane, stops, sends it out to Anderson, left wing. Into the lane, Anderson, the right-hand floater is short. Ryans comes down with a miss. The outlet for Birchie. Back to Wilson on the right wing, back up top to Van Ness. Birchie left wing now. Work it back up top to Wilson. Back to Van Ness. Birchie run off the three-point line by Byram. Van Ness hands off to Wilson on the right wing. Down to 5:20 left. There's another turnover for the Leopardettes.
Oh, and
then another one right back the other way. Here comes Ryans the other way. Left wing. Alexander drives down. Baseline jumper doesn't go. Knocks the rebound out, though, and Van Ness will track it down. Birchie out between the rings, sets it back up. Van Ness right side. Back between the circles to Birchie. Back to Van Ness. They overload that right side. Cooper got a hand on it there. Wilson now inside, and Ince will get whistled, trying to knock that away from Ryans. Ince's first will be the first team foul in the quarter for the Leopardettes. Hassler and Klein will return for the Leopardettes. Byram and Russell will sit. Birchie into Wilson in the right corner. Got around Cooper, got to the elbow, but put it up too strong. The fight from Anderson and Alexander won it for the rebound. Wilson's going to try a long three right wing. That doesn't go. Klein pulls down the miss for the Leopardettes. Gets double teamed, got it to Ince. Ince across to the Hassler, and she's going to be fouled by Van Ness. Second personal, second team foul. Number 30, Reed Wilkins, a sophomore, checks in for the Lady Chicks, along with missed somebody else that came in. Number one, Channing Haywood.
Yep.
And there's another turnover on the Leopardettes. Stolen away, one-on-one. Anderson and Wilson got it to go. 49-15. We've got 4:05 left in the ball game. Lady Chicks have been in control of this one from the word go. Underneath Cooper.
There's Cooper for two.
Cooper got it in. 49-17. Back to right wing for Wilson. Back up top to Haywood. Left wing Alexander into the corner for Birchie. They'll skip it back up top. They're working hard to try to get that into the post, and Ince is doing a great job of keeping her covered up. Now they attack the top of that zone. Wilson's going to try another three. This time it goes in. 52-17. Lady Chicks. Cooper. Had Anderson right there. Didn't see her. Ince drives down, has it knocked away from her. Wilson and Alexander and Hassler.
Yep, Hassler
again,
got her from behind.
Making sure that Alexander wasn't going to get an easy one there. And Hassler picks up her, get the right place here, number 2. Second team foul on the Leopardettes, but that will send Renly Alexander to the line to shoot 2. And the first one does not go. Van Ness returns for the Lady Chicks, along with number 20, Kamani Benoit. Alexander readies for her second one, and that one is good. Her first point of the game. 53-17, 3 minutes left in the ball game. Hassler over to left wing for Alexander. Sets it up top to Ince, back over to Klein left side. Klein looks to attack, gets baseline, cut off there. Back out to Cooper, back between rings to Ince. Ince had it knocked out of her hands, got it
She's
back,
gonna go.
drives it down. Hassler hesitates, puts it up, can't get the roll. And Alexander just out-hustled Alexander. Anderson out-hustled Alexander for the rebound, got the and one. As Alexander picks up her second, team's third. And Anderson has a chance at an and one here. And it's off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Benoit. Alexander pushes it ahead to Wilson, left side. Back to Alexander, attacks the top of that zone. Back to Van Ness, right wing three is off. Ince fights for the rebound, but somehow Wilson comes out of there with it. And into the left elbow, jumper off the front of the rim and no good for Van Ness. And Ince had it in the corner. I could not see what happened there.
Couldn't tell who knocked it out, but orange ball is the result.
So Anderson and Ince both check out for the Leopardettes. And again, numbers that I don't have on my roster here, number 30 and number 40 for the Leopardettes. Along with so Cooper does a great job avoiding everybody. Down the baseline and out of bounds. They're going to say it's Leopardette basketball. Inbounds for Cooper. And nearly a turnover. It's still loose on the floor, and we'll get a jump ball, and it should be Lady Chicks basketball. We have 1:45 left, and probably the last of the bench in for the Lady Chicks. 23 is Jaylee Rutledge. Number 5 is Sorella Trammell. Pass inside, shot blocked for Reed Wilkins, but there's going to be a foul on the shot by the Leopardettes. And it goes on number 30. Third team foul. I'll tell Coach he's going to have to get me an updated roster.
Yep.
Wilkins knocks down the first of 2 free throws. And yeah, Kevin makes a good point that these are the freshmen that rotate uniforms from game to game. So, and we don't see them often enough that I can recognize them by sight. So my apologies to those girls and their families. 55-20, 55-19, excuse me. Lady Chicks with the lead, 1:20 left to go, and there's another turnover. That's number 22 in the game for the Leopardettes. And, a rejection, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Chicks. But that is Sabrina Patel, who had her shot rejected.
I think that was
Zoe
Gomez
Gomez. Cooper. Walks up Trammell on the baseline and work it back up top. A quick catch three doesn't go for Benoit. And then Gomez with another block. The outlet, here comes Cooper the other way, takes it all the way to the rack. Won't get it to go, but she'll get a couple of free throws out of it. Foul called on Benoit. So Cooper heads to the line to shoot 2 and knocks the first one down. Makes it 55-20. We're under a minute to go in the ball game. And second one won't go. Rebounds loose, but finally corralled by Wilkins. Patel the other way. Left wing, the lob inside. Pass is tipped, but ends up in the hands of Rutledge, and then Rutledge traveled with it. number 30, Carly Randall maybe, and who just got tied up right there with Benoit. And again, a possession arrow with Leopardettes. So Cooper from the far sideline with 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Up top to Gomez. Back to Hassler. Hassler drives down, lost the handle on the basketball, but
there we go. Gomez got it
right back. And then Hassler has it stripped from behind by Patel. It'll be
orange ball, I think.
Yep. So Cooper will try this again.
Oh, and threw it into a mess right there.
Yep. So they'll try it again on the baseline this time with 18 seconds left. Got it inside. Gomez, who couldn't handle it. Cooper got the loose ball. Tried to get it to Randall. Got it up top to Hassler. Hassler from the free throw line is short. Rebound Wilkins. 6 seconds left. Stop. Three doesn't go. Rebound Hassler, and that'll do it. 55-20. The final score in this one, and it was again Lady Chicks from the very beginning in this one. Leopardettes will go to 8-14, and Chickasha, with that number 7 ranking in Class 4A, will stay there with a 20-3 record now. We'll step aside and figure out this one and get you ready for the boys matchup right after this on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasha Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here to wrap up the girls' game, 55-20, the final score. The Leopardettes take another one on the chin to a very good Class 4A Lady Chick team. Don't want to take anything away from them. But 55-20, the final score. Look at our unofficial final numbers from this one. And for the Lady Chicks, only 2 players in double figures, although I think just about everybody that got in the game scored. 15 from Mia Ginn and had all of those by halftime. She didn't play much at all in the second half. Macy Hill, much the same way, played some in that third quarter, finishes with 10 to be the only two players in double figures for Chickasha. Carly Ryans ended up with 8 tonight, 5 apiece from Ashlyn Smith and Olivia Wilson, 4 points from Addie Ferguson, 3 points from from Kaylee Terry, 2 apiece from Zoe Van Ness and from Reed Wilkins, and a free throw from Brinley Alexander rounds out the scoring for Chickasha. I had them 10 of 14 from the free throw line. Leopardettes did not have anybody near double figures. In fact, they're led by Kylie Byram, who had 5 points all in the second half. 4 from Ava Hassler. She had the lone 3-point basket for the Leopardettes tonight. Then 3 points from Presley Cooper. 2 apiece from J.C. Anderson, Brinley Ince, and Addie Dodson. And a free throw apiece from Abby Dodson and Alondra Lopez. And when you look at Abby Dodson having a single free throw for her scoring on the night, that'll tell you how rough the night was.
You got it.
I had the Leopardettes 5 of 11 from the charity stripe. 30-19, Leopardettes were out-rebounded tonight, and, of course, turnovers were the story early on. 22 turnovers for the Leopardettes, 13 for the Lady Chicks. And we'll go see what the team shooting looked like with Andrew.
All right. I had one final number to add up that I missed. Let me get that right quick. Starting with the Lady Chicks from 2-point range, they were 15 of 29 on the night for 52% shooting. From 3-point range, they went 5 of 18. That is 28%. A really good night on the line. I also had them 10 of 14. That's 71% there. Overall, from the field, 20 of 47 for 43% on the night for the Leopardettes. A little bit of improvement over half, not a lot. 6 of 28 from 2-point range. That comes out to 21%. Just the one 3-pointer out of 9 attempts for 11% there. 5 of 11 from the free throw line. That is 45%. And 7 of 37 overall from the field. That comes out to 19% on the night. My goodness, that tells a lot of the story right there. Just one of those nights of shooting. I don't know what got into them tonight. Our usual producers just unable to find the bottom of the net tonight. A lot of things went wrong, and Chickasha's pretty good. So
yeah,
a bad shooting night coupled with Chickasha being a top-notch program, just a really tough night for the Leopardettes tonight. So we'll be looking to get past this one and get on down the road to the next one. And hopefully we'll see some outstanding basketball from the Leopards tonight.
Absolutely. They need to get things turned around for them. But, the Leopardettes will be back in action on the road again tomorrow night over at Bridge Creek. That's where we'll see them next. So let's take a quick timeout. We'll get things switched over, and we will be back and talk about this boys matchup. Lindsay Chickasha round 3 right after this on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasha. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in...
Back here in Chickasha, we get set up for the boys matchup. Mentioned that this will be the third time that these teams have met this season, and the Leopards have come out victorious the first two times.
Not by much.
Not by much. You are absolutely right. They defeated them the very first game of the season by 6, 43-37, the final score in that one. And then when they played them in the Charles K. Haley tournament, they only won by 2 in that ball game. And it was, again, you look at what the Leopards had to do to win those 2 games and kind of the difference in the games. The game, the Charles K. Haley tournament, Taylor only had 5 points in that game, but Isaac Cameron had 18 and Hunter Russell had 15. You back up to the earlier matchup, Taylor only had 7, had all of those in the second half. Cameron had 13, but I think you look at the difference is Brody Ross, who is their big 6'6" center that you really think would be the guy that we would have had to have stopped. And Ross did have a ton of rebounds in both games, but he had 13 in their first meeting of the season and only had 9 in the second. Cameron Perry is the guy that really hurt him in that second game. He had 20 points in the game, had 18 of those at halftime. So again, this is a good Chickasha team. They come in 13-9 on the season. They've played some tough matchups, but the old saying goes, it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, you got that right. It's hard enough to beat a good team twice, but a third time, they got you figured out. But by the same token, we got them figured out too. In that second game in the Haley tournament that we played them, I think it was Boswell, number 4 for Chickasha, that they put on Creed. And it was evident that they said, you got one job tonight, dude, and that is to stay in Creed Taylor's face. And that's what they did, and really gave Taylor a hard time in that game. But, Isaac kind of picked up the pace in that one. Isaac Cameron, did you say it's 16 for him, or 16 or 17? I had him with 16. Hunter Russell with 15 in that last game. So if we can get that same kind, if they come out, assuming they're going to do the same thing on Creed, if he's not able to get his points, that's where we got to pick up the pace. And just looking at the numbers that I had wrote down for that game, it's kind of a stark contrast as to what we've been seeing lately from the Leopards. We shot 65% overall in that game. That's a pretty good night. We shot 84%, Greg, from 2-point. Yes. We were 16 of 19, so we took care of the shots underneath, inside and under the bucket. We got those to go. a 40% night from 3, so not, just stellar, but pretty solid. But again, we got to get the production from kind of I hate to call them secondary. They're not secondary guys, but obviously Creed's been the big scorer of the year. So those guys that are the next 2-3 leading scorers, we got to have them pick up the pace a little bit. Cameron's done a very good job all season long. Last couple of games, just had trouble getting them to fall, almost like you stuck a piece of plexiglass on top of the rim, and it's just rolling around up there. And, not even really anybody's fault. They just kind of a run of bad luck on the shooting. Also, we need to get Gus in there banging around, getting some production down there. So if Creed's not going to get, 20, 30 points, then we got to have a whole cast of guys contributing there.
Yeah.
Russell, not a great last couple of games shooting wise. So hopefully these guys, Leopards, can just clean up the shooting a little bit, maybe get a little bit of luck back on our side and get those to fall like we've had been having earlier in the year.
Well, you get Cameron and Russell and Creed all three shooting where they can shoot.
Oh yeah.
Now you've changed the game all the way around, because now you can't concentrate on Torres inside. You can't concentrate on any one shooter. But I think the last couple of 3 games that they've lost, that's kind of where it's been, is if you covered up your leading scorer, and the other guys that normally will just pick up the slack and just carry right on with it, and that opens that back up for everybody.
Yep.
All of a sudden, they haven't been able to hit lately, and so they get out of that slump. I think we're going to be all right.
Yep, I agree with you, man.
So we're back now for the boys matchup. The Lindsay Leopards, the Fighting Chicks, round 3. The rubber match, not really, since the Leopards have won 2. So let's get you the starting lineups. Of course, the first 4 of the Leopards, since they will be introduced as the visiting team. They'll start at guard, a 5'9" senior, number 1, Armando Hernandez. Also at forward, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Isaac Cameron. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 3, Creed Taylor. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Hunter Russell. And they're around at the starting 5 with big 6'4" senior, number 12, Gus Torres. Again, the Leopards come into the game tonight 17-4 on the season. The head coach, they're ranked number 8 in the state in Class 3A. Head coach is Timmy Boyer. He's assisted by Lance Osborne and Chase Byrne. Starting for the Chicks.
Number 4.
And number 4 is Caden Boswell, the 5'10" senior. Number 5 is Austin Kinslow, a 5'9" senior. Number 11 is Cameron Perry, the 5'11" sophomore. He's the dead-eye shooter. Number 14 is the 6'6" senior Brody Ross. And they'll round out the starting 5 with, I'm assuming, number 23
Van Ness.
John Van Ness, the 5'11" senior.
I can't believe you can't see those numbers in the dark.
In the dark. It just shows my eyesight's getting old, too. And we're going to be in trouble because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 guys on their roster, and I think they've got about 15 on the bench. So,
well, I bet there aren't just a ton of subs in tonight.
Could be. Ross and Cameron will get this one underway. And Ross easily controls the tip in the backcourt to Van Ness. He will give it to Boswell to bring across midcourt. Picked up by Hernandez. Left wing is Perry. Back up top. They work it back to Ross on the wing left side. He's trying to size up Torres, and then he got tied up.
Hounded there by Armando.
Nearly lost it. Saved it in bounds to Kinslow. Back up top. Boswell resets. Back to Perry, top of the key, picked up by Russell. Van Ness, back up top for Kinslow. Ross gets it back on the wing left side. The dribble handoff to Van Ness, drives around, dribbled it off of his foot out of bounds.
We'll take it.
Leopards force a turnover on the first Chickasha possession.
A good defensive series right there.
Hernandez will bring it up between the circles to Torres. Get it out to Taylor on the right wing. Works around a double screen. Gets into the lane. Sends it into the corner for Cameron. Back to Russell left wing. Russell tries to drive in. Perry strips him of the basketball. So neither team has gotten a shot off yet. Right down the lane goes Boswell. Van Ness for three, right wing. Goes up over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. .6:48 left to go here in the first. And we're still scoreless as Hernandez will bring it up for the Leopards. Over to Cameron. Back up top again, Torres. Taylor, right side, three ball on the way, and it's good.
There's a good start.
Leopards with an early 3-0 lead. Boswell will bring it up. Sends it to Perry over on the left wing. Gets around to Ross screen. Back up top. Boswell's three is off the mark. Torres claims it for the Leopards. In transition, here comes Taylor the other way. Stopped on his drive. Inside to Russell. Back out to Torres. Out into the right corner. Cameron Lone for three. No. And a rebound for Ross. And he's going to take it coast to coast. Cameron stands in front of him, and they're going to get the offensive foul on Ross.
Wasn't quite sure if Isaac got set or not, but good enough for that official.
Yeah. Nice job right there for Cameron getting right in front of Ross, who was, I know, headed in thinking he was going to get a dunk out of that. Here comes Cameron the other way. Waits for Torres, top of the screen. Back to Taylor.
There it is again.
Same spot. This time he can't get it to go. Hernandez the rebound, and the reverse layup up and in.
Man, he's so good at that, isn't he?
Leads the team in points in the paint and second chance points. 5-0. Leopards with the lead. 5:25 left here in the first. Boswell with Hernandez out on him near the half line. Gets it over to Kinslow. Back up top. Perry for three. That one doesn't go. Oh, Ross somehow snuck in between Cameron and Torres and ended up with that and put it back in. I don't know how he got it.
I don't either.
I thought Torres had that. Hernandez over to Cameron. Has Van Ness out on him. Gets it back over right wing to Russell. Pass tipped by Perry. Back out to Russell. Back down low, and the Leopards turn it over again. Here comes Ross the other way. Van Ness down the baseline. Again, great defense right there. Ross from the left wing for three. It's good. He's got all 5 of Chickasha's points. And we are tied at 5. 4:30 left here in the first. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Russell right wing. Cameron out between the circles. Quickly left side. Nailed it.
Torres, easy bucket.
Torres got an easy one. 7-5. Leopards by 2. Nearing the halfway point of this first quarter. Kinslow will walk it up. Excuse me, that is Boswell. Gets a screen from Van Ness. All the way down. Cameron with the flyby. Back out to Ross. Run off the three-point line. Back out to the left side. Kinslow's three is on the way. It's short. Torres will get that miss. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Works around a Torres screen. Down underneath, Taylor on the back cut to Cameron in the lane. The floater won't drop. Hernandez had it knocked out of his hands by Kinslow. It'll be Leopard basketball. Hernandez to inbounds. Gets it to Taylor. Waited for the flyby. Now can't get the shot off. Torres will give it right back to him, top of the key. Works around the Torres screen. Takes Ross to the baseline and dribbled it off of his foot out of bounds. 4 turnovers on the Leopards here early. 3:25 left in the first quarter. 7-5 Leopards by 2. Boswell walks it up. Van Ness works behind a Ross screen. Runner down the baseline won't go. Cameron with the miss. Avoided Van Ness coming from behind with the steal. Back out to Hernandez, top of the key. 3 ball on the way. No. Rebound Russell, and he got
stripped on the way back up.
Ross came away with it. Again, got it down out into the right corner. 3-ball left wing, no. Hernandez with the miss this time. Taylor. Third three. Second three of the game, my apologies. 10-5 Leopards, 2.5 left. They looked to trap Boswell. Got away to Ross. Kinslow had Perry wide open underneath and didn't see him. Pull it back out. Got it back into the corner right side. Up top for Ross. Turned down to 3. Has Torres right in front of him. He'll give it back to Perry. Kinslow looks to drive in. Comes back up top. Van Ness with a catch fired 3, and that's good. 10-8. Leopards by 2. 1:50 left in the first. Taylor around the Torres screen. Threw it away. 6 turnovers on the Leopards. Ross will actually play the point guard on this trip down. He gives it over to Perry on the wing right side. Up top, Van Ness. Back to Ross left side. This time he pulls the trigger on 3. It doesn't go. Cameron with his next rebound. The outlet for Taylor. Steps back, fires a 3, and it's good. There's his third 3. 13-8. Leopards by 5. 1:10 left in the first. Left side, Boswell. Up top, Van Ness lost it. Cameron came up with it. Third turnover on the Chicks. Cameron in the lane, hesitates. Got his men in the air, but he can't get it to go. Ross comes down with the rebound. Boswell will bring it across. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Leopards with a 5-point lead. In the lane for Ross. Lost it, but the Leopards will get whistled for a foul.
Who's he going to get that on? Had Russell and
get it on Cameron.
Cameron both there.
His first, team's first. So Boswell on the baseline to bring this one in. And subs in for the Leopards. Number 5 is Crew Flood, the sophomore. Number 0 is Ivan Valenciano, the junior. And number 23 is Tug Fott, the 6'2 senior. Inbounds comes to Ross, top of the key. Sizing up Fott, spin move. Fott does a good job. Valenciano runs Perry off the 3-point line. Down to 20 seconds. Down the baseline, rejected. They're going to have a foul called.
Going to be on Creed. Looks.
Nope.
Oh, they got it on Armando.
Hernandez first, team's second, but that will put Caden Boswell at the free throw line to shoot 2. 20.6 seconds left here in the first quarter. First free throws from either team, and Boswell knocks that one down. Pulls the Fighting Chicks back within 4. More subs into the game as number 15, Reed Dorman, the sophomore, checks in, along with number 4, Maverick Dodson, the senior. Boswell's second one on the way. It's also good. His first 2 points of the game from the charity stripe. 13-10 Leopards by 3. Taylor's going to walk it up with 15 seconds left. And Taylor fell down, turned the ball over. And then he fouls Boswell on the putback attempt at the other end. So that goes from 1 mistake to 2 really quick. So Taylor with the foul picks up his first and the team's third.
Yeah, I think you're maybe better off just to go ahead and take your lumps right there.
Lost that one, give up those 2 points. Of course, you do make him earn them from the stripe, but yeah, that one you might wish you had back. Boswell with his 4th straight free throw attempt. That one does not go. Flood comes down with a rebound. Taylor quickly the other way, and he got stripped going up the first time, and then can't get the second one off. So Leopards had a 5-point lead a couple of times, but end up with a 2-point lead at the end of one. 13-11 our score. We'll be back with the second quarter after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
So Leopards have the basketball to start the second quarter. They also have a 2-point lead at 13-11. Flood, Hernandez, Torres, Taylor, and Russell on the floor for the Leopards. Hernandez will walk it across. Hand off to Flood to Torres. Left side, Taylor up top. Or to Russell up top for Taylor, and he knocks down his fourth three.
Wow, he's hot to start this game, isn't he?
He is.
Wow, 4 of 6.
Ross gets it left wing. Torres stays out there with him. Up top is number 12, Keaton Maui. Van Ness cannot get around Flood. Goes back to Ross, now back up top to Maui. Back over right wing. Perry goes baseline. Hernandez is right there. Comes back up top to Boswell. Van Ness back into the left corner. And a three from there off the rim and no good. Torres with the miss. Ahead to Taylor in transition. Hit the back of the Chickasha player, and the Leopards turn it over. Perry cannot get the layup to go, though. I'm not so sure Torres didn't block that one.
Yeah, it looked like he might have altered that in some way.
Here comes Taylor the other way. Step back three.
Off
that
balance.
time off the front of the rim. Yeah, he kind of forced that one. More of a heat check, maybe. Boswell the other way, and Flood's going to get whistled for the reach in.
Yeah, not a lot of option right there. He accelerated right into Crew, and I don't think there's anything he can really do there.
Crew's first team foul in the quarter. Boswell gets the inbounds from Maui. Van Ness out to the top of the key for Ross. Calls for the screen. Steps around, Euro step, reverse layup way off the mark. Hernandez pulls down his fourth rebound. Armando to the free throw line, right down the lane. Taylor from the left corner, sidesteps, sends it up top to Russell. Russell drives the lane, has it blocked by Ross. Here comes Boswell the other way, and that time Flood tried to take the charge, and it didn't make it.
Nope.
16-13, back to a 3-point Leopard lead. Hernandez over to Torres. Torres got blocked, but he'll go to the line.
Sneaky little dish off there from Armando to Torres. Yeah. Torres not really ready for it, but finally gathered it up and went up and drew the contact.
Torres heads to the line and misses that one. Gus, a pretty decent free throw shooter.
Yeah, struggled early with the free throws, but as of late been hitting them pretty good.
And Flood with a big offensive board. Turnover to turnover. Russell in his spot.
Ball, get it.
Everything but go down. And stripped again. Flood with it, and he can't get it to go still. And this time Armando comes away with it. We're going to have a jump ball called, and it'll be Chicks basketball.
Ooh. Yeah, and these are some of the little issues we've had over the last few games is is getting those balls up to the goal and just rolling around and going anywhere but in.
Here comes Boswell bringing it up for the Fighting Chicks. Gets to the left wing, works behind a Boswell screen, then down the lane. Flood stays with him, misses the layup. Torres with the miss. Ahead to Taylor, right wing. Back out to Hernandez. Right wing three from Armando is up and good.
Nice shot.
6-point lead for the Leopards. Timeout. Chickasha. Coach Wilson not happy as the Leopards have their biggest lead of the game at 19-13 with 5:14 left to go here in the first half. Take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards! Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
19-13, Leopards with a 6-point lead. We're down to 5:10 left to go here in the first half. And we're going to have a moving screen called on John Van Ness, trying to get Hernandez off of Boswell. That'll be the first on Van Ness, second team foul in the quarter. Cameron's going to check back into the ball game, along with Valenciano. Hernandez drives down, sends it out to Valenciano. Valenciano to the free throw line. Cameron to the right elbow, out to Taylor. Around the Cameron screen.
Oh, man.
Took a shot
in
to the face right there from Van Ness. Valenciano back out to Cameron. Torres, right wing, takes Ross to the baseline, sends it across. Intended for Cameron, but too long, and the Leopards now have 10 turnovers in this game. (19-13), Leopards by 6. 4:40 left here in the second quarter as Boswell will bring it up again. They'll trap, get it to Van Ness. Over to the right wing and rejected by Torres and out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopards.
Yeah, nice block there by Torres.
Boswell on the baseline to bring it in. Perry from the right corner, run off by Valenciano. Back up top, Ross for three, rattles out. Hernandez with his 5th rebound tonight. Hernandez around the Torres screen. Goes back to Torres right side. Drives baseline. Sends it to Valenciano left side. And again threw it away and then picked up the foul trying to get it back.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if Ivan was just looking right through Van Ness, didn't see him, but, man, he threw it right in his chest.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me, Kinslow. My apologies.
Into the right corner, Van Ness all the way back to Perry left side. And again, Hernandez right there to run him off the line. Boswell will back it up, send it over to Perry, back over to Boswell. Ross now steps out behind the line, goes behind a Perry screen. The three won't drop. The rebound pulled down by Kinslow. Boswell will reset. Leopards hanging on to that 6-point lead. We hit 3:35 left. Inside, Perry got away from Hernandez, who went for the steal, and Cameron Perry gets his first points of the game.
Yep, got an easy one there. Just a little over pursuit there by Armando.
Armando goes away from the screen and lost the handle on the basketball. Tell you what, if we turn down the turnovers, and then we're going to call a carry. I thought they were going to get a reach-in on Guess right there is what I thought, but they're going to call turnover number 5 against the Fighting Chicks.
Yeah, got away with one, I'm afraid, there on Gus, but he, instead of just taking that contact, he actually dribbled the ball up and over Torres' outreached arm and caused him to carry it.
Hernandez around the Taylor screen. Comes back to Taylor behind Torres. Back over in the left corner. Cameron for three. No. Offside rebound and up and in for Valenciano. Back to that 6-point Leopard lead. Boswell. Oh, stripped from behind by Taylor, but it ended up right back in the hands of Boswell. Van Ness will back up and reset. Left side to Kinslow. Ross around the screen, goes back out into the corner. Perry has a look at three. That doesn't go. Rebound batted out of there by Kinslow. Boswell got it back. Van Ness back to Kinslow. Back to Ross left wing. Another look at three. That doesn't go.
Man.
Perry had an offensive rebound knocked out of his hands by Hernandez.
My goodness.
3 chances at that one, and thankfully none of them went. Inbound to Kinslow out on the corner. Got around the screen from Van Ness to Ross, and Ross walked driving into the lane. 6 turnovers now on the Fighting Chicks. And Leopards get the ball back with a 6-point lead and 2:13 left before halftime. Hernandez walks it up. Kinslow waits for him as he crosses the half line. Goes back left, the cut into the lane from Cameron. The 6-footer too strong. Taylor with the rebound, and the putback that doesn't go either. Brody Ross comes away with that one, and then he's going to get fouled by Gus Torres. That'll be Gus's first, just the team's second. Team's third, my apologies. Boswell to Van Ness, top of the key, reverses down the right side of the lane. Cameron with him step for step. Back to Boswell, Ross top of the key. Kinslow back over, around behind the Ross screen. Back to Perry behind the double screen, and he can't get it to go. Rebound tipped by Taylor, pulled down by Hernandez. The other way, Taylor turns down the short jumper, gets into the lane. The no-look pass underneath for Cameron, who got an easy one. What a pass from Creed Taylor.
Absolutely.
8-point Leopard lead. Their biggest of the game as we approach a minute left to go in the half. Ross from the left side. Turns it down, sends it to Van Ness. Back up top to Kinslow. Dribble handoff to Perry. Back over to Boswell. Hernandez stays right with Boswell. Ross gets it back, goes to Van Ness in the left corner, sets the screen. Hernandez gets around it. Goes back to Ross in the corner left side. The three rattles out. Rebound is tipped out. Ross comes away with it again. Van Ness over to Boswell. Run off the three-point line, steps to the elbow. That shot won't go, and Torres will pull down that miss. And he'll get a whistle and a foul call on the Fighting Chicks against number 5, Austin Kinslow. Third team foul. Valenciano checks out after some really good minutes. Russell returns, and Dodson will also come in and give Cameron a break. 8-point Leopard lead, 24 seconds left before halftime, and Leopards have the possession there right now too, so you'd get the ball to start the third quarter as well. Hernandez to Taylor. Fake the three, now he'll pull it out. He's got Boswell on him. Drives down around the Hernandez screen. The no-look pass over to Dorman, who checked in. The three from the corner won't go. Perry with the miss, stripped by Dorman, but they don't have time to get a shot off. Great play right there by Reed Dorman to keep Perry from having anything good happen for the Fighting Chicks, and the Leopards will take an 8-point lead to the locker room here at halftime. 23-15 our score. We will take a timeout. We'll be back to look at our officially unofficial stats in your American Exchange Bank halftime show right after this on KBLP Live.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go Lindsay!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at halftime with your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your officially unofficial stats here at halftime. The Lindsay Leopards with an 8-point lead, 23-15, our halftime score. And looking at our officially unofficial stats for Chickasha, they're actually led by two players with 5 points apiece. Caden Boswell and Brody Ross had 5 apiece in that first half. A 3-point basket from John Van Ness for his 3 points. And then 2 from Cameron Perry is all the scoring for the Fighting Chicks, who just went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Lindsay Leopards, they are led by Creed Taylor and his 4 threes in that first half. He's got 12 here at halftime. 5 from Mondo Hernandez. He also had a 3-point basket there in that second quarter. 2 apiece from Ivan Valenciano, Isaac Cameron, and Gus Torres. The Leopards have 0 of 0 from the free throw line. Did not have a free throw attempt in that first half. The Leopards out-rebound Chickasha 14-11 in that first half. And then the other number that I know Coach Boyer's not going to be happy with and they better get control of in this second half is the turnovers. 12 turnovers in that first half for the Leopards and 6 for the Fighting Chicks. We'll go talk to Andrew, see what the shooting numbers look like.
Yeah, those turnovers pretty uncharacteristic. Yeah. Usually the Leopards pretty sure-handed, but the ball getting loose on them tonight. Team shooting, starting with the Fighting Chicks of Chickasha from 2-point range. They were 3 of 10, 30% there. 2 of 15 from 3-point range. That's just 13%. They were pretty good from free throw. They were 3 out of 4, 75% there. And overall from the field, 5 of 25 for an even 20% for the Leopards. From 2-point range, 4 buckets out of 10 attempts for 40%. I bet you can hear Riley Russell right there. Excuse me, 40% from 2-point range, 5 of 13 from 3-point range. That comes out to 38%. Actually 0 of 2 from free throws. Gus Torres shot a pair and missed them both.
Yep, I do forget
but nevertheless, 0% there. 9 of 23 overall from the field for the Leopards. That is 39%. So still not a great shooting night for the Leopards compared to earlier in the season, but certainly plenty of room to improve. Isaac Cameron struggled a little bit on a few of his shots. Got some good looks down there, just didn't – and good quality shots. So not taking anything away from him, just having trouble getting those to fall. But Ivan Valenciano coming in, injecting a little bit of life into the game with a bucket, and Gus Torres, the 2. He's banging around down there. How many rebounds for Torres so far?
Torres has only got 3 boards
just
tonight.
A couple?
Armando's
probably leading, isn't he?
Yeah, Armando's got 5 rebounds to lead the way for the Leopards. Brody Ross, I think the first 5 rebounds that Chickasha had, Brody Ross had them. But Ross leading the way with 5 boards for Chickasha. But yeah, they've limited Ross. He had those 5 points early. He had the 3 and then the 2, and he has not done anything since.
Yep.
So
he's let's see. I had Ross with actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I think 1 out of 7 from 3. So he's not shooting well tonight. Really, it's not a good shooting night for anybody tonight. So hopefully we can just continue to shoot a little bit better than the Chicks and clean some of that up. I'd love to see Isaac get a few more points on the board just to get himself back in the rhythm that he was in for his, just for his own confidence level. I know he's feeling the struggle a little bit. I can see the frustration on his face.
Well, he and Riley both.
Yeah.
They both really have been in that shooting slump the last 2 or 3 games, and they're both typical dead-eye shooters. So you get both of those guys going, it really will make a big difference.
Absolutely,
and,
man.
Of course, it's good to see that Creed has some looks tonight, and they got those to go down. We'll see if we can continue with that. But,
yes, sir.
Take a timeout. I did my best to get to the timeout before the sneeze got there, and I didn't make it.
Yeah, sometimes you can't.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and get you started with the third quarter. Again, the Leopards do have the ball to start the third quarter, and we'll do that after this. This has been your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your unofficial stats from Chickasha here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
(23-15) our halftime score. We're starting in the third quarter with the Leopards with the basketball. And that 8-point lead. Greg Fury, Andrew Lyon here high above the floor at the Chickasha Activity Center.
Lots of purple in here, Greg.
Lots of purple. Russell, Hernandez, Cameron, Torres, and Taylor, the starting 5 back out there for the Leopards. And the starting 5 as well for the Fighting Chicks. Hernandez will bring it up against Kinslow to the high post. Torres. Taylor stops top of the key. Run off the line. Got it to Hernandez. Inside Cameron. Turns around. Steps through with that patented move, but he couldn't get it to go. Ross pulls down a miss, and he's going to take it coast to coast and lay it in.
Sailed that one in there, didn't he?
He said, you cannot Cannot let them get out in transition. 23-17, Hernandez from the left elbow doesn't go, and here goes Ross again. This time he's shut down by Hernandez. Nobody picked up Kinslow. Goes into the corner to Boswell. Back to the free throw line, and 4 straight points from Brody Ross, and it's just a 4-point game.
Just like that.
Couple of misses, couple of transition baskets, and just almost a turnover right there. Torres with a long ball pulls that one down, and Cameron around the screen got that one in. Nice move from Cameron.
Good, strong move. Glad to see him get a bucket right there.
Nice back screen to get him going. Boswell will push it up. Ross steps out on that right wing. Back up top to Perry. Back over to Van Ness. Ross in the lane, turns around, jumper up and good.
Smooth.
He's already exceeded his points from the first half. He's got 6 in the quarter. 25-21, back to a 4-point Leopard lead. Taylor right wing. Step back 3 on the way. That one's too strong, and Ross with another rebound. That's his 8th in the ball game. And he'll bring it up, send it over to Boswell. Nearly 2 minutes into this third quarter. Leopards hanging on to a 4-point lead. The dribble handoff to Kinslow to the free throw line. Ross, free throw line jumper. I'm not so sure. That might have been partially blocked by Torres.
Looked like it.
Here comes Russell with it the other way. Up top, Hernandez. They work it quickly to Taylor left wing. Taylor goes baseline over Ross. Too strong. Torres mistimed his jump. And then Hernandez from the backside, I believe, is going to pick up foul number 2. Just the first team foul in the quarter. Torres was there, just mistimed his jump that time. Here comes the Fighting Chicks with the ball down by 4. Hernandez on Boswell up top. Takes him all the way to the baseline right side. Ross inside, spins up on Torres, steps around, stripped by Cameron, got it back, goes to Perry in the left corner. Around to Ross screen. Russell does a great job of getting around the screen and running him off the line. Now Ross fires a 3 from the left wing. That's off the mark. Taylor's on the backside for the miss. Creed will push it up to Hernandez, brings across the timeline. Goes away from a Torres screen, and he lost it, but he'll get a reach-in foul called on the Fighting Chicks. That goes on Austin Kinslow, his second. First team foul in the quarter. So Leopards will bring it in on the baseline. Hernandez will trigger from there. Cameron in the lane. Again, too strong. Torres, the miss. Can't get that one to go either. But he'll go to the free throw line. And that goes on Kinslow. That's his 3rd. Second team foul. And that will get Maui off the bench. And Torres now 0 for 3 at the line. Coach Wilson brings Kinslow to the bench with that 3rd foul. Torres can't get either of them to go. Ross will pull down his 9th rebound. Takes it all the way to the free throw line, sends it behind him to Van Ness, who nearly lost it back court. Van Ness, and cheap reach-in foul on Cameron. His 2nd, team's 2nd. So Maui to bring it in, gets it to Boswell out near the half line. 4:40 left in the 3rd. Leopards still up by 4, 25-21. Ross top of the key. Van Ness back over to the left side to Boswell. 3 ball on the way, and they did not get anybody out on Boswell. He knocks down the 3. And it's a 1-point game. 25-24, timeout Lindsay, and it's a full. We'll take it with them. 4:27 left. See what the Leopards can do here. We're now leading by 1 instead of 8 like they were at halftime. We'll come back right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
So the 8-point lead the Leopards had at halftime is gone. It's a 1-point lead now. 25-24. See if the Leopards can rally back here after the timeout. Hernandez will bring it up. Torres, the backdoor cut from Taylor is not there. Hernandez gets it back, goes to Torres, top of the key. Back to Taylor. His 3 is blocked by Ross. And Ross is going to get a dunk at the other end.
That's tough. Got to answer.
Yep.
There goes Torres, spin move, and baseline.
Got Ross on the foul.
Got to make some free throws now. Torres 0 for 4 tonight. Need to make a little hay off of that contact here.
Yep. Ross's second personal. Team's third here in the quarter, but Torres cannot get a free throw to go. He's now 0 for 5 at the line, and he's the only Leopard that has shot free throws. And he still can't get it to go.
Man.
Russell tips the rebound, but Van Ness will come out of there with it. Ross will come the other way. Chickasha with their first lead of the game. Got around Torres, ran over.
That should be a charge.
They're going to call the charge on Ross. Great job for Cameron to stand there and take that one. And that'll be number 3 on Ross, 4th team foul. And Ross will have to check out of the game. Jackson McDaniel, the freshman, will check in. That's big time right there for the Leopards.
It is.
Now you need to make some hay while he's on the bench. Leopards down by 1. Up top, Cameron. Left side, Hernandez. Taylor, top of the key. Drives down, puts it, got it blocked again. And the other way, Perry down the lane, and that again should have been an offensive foul, but it won't be. They'll call there was a bunch of push-off right there with the shoulder from from Boswell, but they end up with the foul on Taylor, his second. 3rd team foul in the quarter, and Boswell at the line to shoot 2, and this has been all Chickasha here in this 3rd quarter.
Yes, it has.
And Boswell can't connect on that free throw. In fact, he's the only player from Chickasha that's shot free throws as well, and he's now, 3 for 5?
I've got him 3 for 5, yes, sir.
So, Torres will get a breather with Ross out of the game. Valenciano returns. Boswell does connect on his second free throw. He's got 9 in the ball game, and it's a 2-point Chickasha lead at 27-25. Hernandez. Cameron up top to Russell. To Valenciano. To Cameron. Back to Hernandez. Back to Cameron. Back to Russell left corner. Down the baseline. Intended across the way for Valenciano, and we'll get a reach-in foul called on Keaton Maui. His first will be the 5th team foul. This will be free throws for Isaac Cameron.
All right.
Hunter Russell. A chance for Russell to see something go through the net here and maybe get him going. Chance to tie this game up if he can knock a couple down, and that one will not go. Talked about how free throws hurt in that Washington game Friday night, and they're sure looming large right now too.
You got that right, partner.
Russell does finally get that one to go.
1 for 8.
27-26, Leopards down by 1. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter as Boswell pushes it up. The handoff to Perry. Perry drives the right side of the lane, traveled with it.
Yeah, that was a travel right there. Drug that back foot.
Boswell gets it back, sizes up Hernandez. Hernandez knocks it loose. It's still loose on the floor. Hernandez comes up with it. Taylor.
Oh, man.
Tried to do too much with it.
There's a travel.
There's a travel on Van Ness.
He didn't like it either.
Yeah, sometimes you get to going too fast. Taylor had that, was trying to push it ahead to Russell for an easy one and ended up not getting a good enough pass on it to get him. But Van Ness was nice enough to let us have it back. Cameron top of the key. Taylor behind the Cameron screen. He got it. That's his 5th 3 of the game. And the Leopards are back up by 1. 28-27. Comes Boswell the other way. Should be 29-27.
Boswell for 2.
Tie game at 29. Up top, Hernandez. Hand off to Russell. Russell spin move in the lane, got stripped and knocked out of bounds, and the Leopards are going to get it back. Not sure that was actually the right call there. I thought Russell got that last.
I couldn't quite tell. A lot of hands flying around through there.
But we'll take it.
You got that part right.
Tie game at 29, 1:45 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Hernandez on the baseline. Cut through the lane. Cameron! What a feed from Hernandez. And Cameron with another one. 31-29, Leopards by 2. Perry off the dribble handoff from Boswell. Backs up, Russell with him out there. Comes back to Boswell, top of the key. Looks to drive down. Valenciano with the help defense. Maui down the lane. I don't know. I thought that was a pass or if that was a shot, but that was Jackson McDaniel that put it in. 31-31. Taylor behind the Cameron screen. Still got it stolen. And Perry lays it up and in. 33-31. Chickasha with the 1-point lead. Again, all kinds of reach. Oh, what a move. Taylor got around Cameron Perry and then gets the foul called underneath. And they'll get that on, I think, Jackson McDaniel. 2 free throws coming up here for Creed Taylor. Has 15 in the ball game and desperately needs a couple of free throws right here. Knocks it down. Pulls the Leopards back within 1, 33-32. And he got them both. 17 now for Taylor. We're tied up at 33. Boswell will walk it across. The trap comes. Got it away underneath, and Maui got it up and in. That's the problem with the trap up top. Somebody's open on the backside.
Yep, and he found him right there, standing all by himself in that corner.
Under 30 seconds left to go. Yep. You got to get Taylor out of the lane. He's going to get called for 3 seconds if you don't. Inside Cameron. The back cut not there. Russell for 3. Got it! Hunter Russell for 3. Leopards back up by 1. Here comes Van Ness. Long pass to Maui at the buzzer. Man, that was way too close. I thought it was going in. So the Leopards had an 8-point lead at halftime. It is a 1-point lead at the end of 3. 36-35.
Got ourselves a ball game.
Be back. You don't want to miss the 4th. We'll be back with that right after this. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Get your game day or any day off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
We're back to start the fourth quarter. 36-35, Leopards by one. Ross back into the game with those 3 fouls. Yeah. Torres also returns for the Leopards. I think my words are for Torres, take it at Ross, make him pick up number 4. They will leave Kinslow on the bench and leave Maui in the ball game.
We've got Cameron taking a breather for a bit.
Out to Van Ness. His 3 from the left wing is off the mark, but Ross has another offensive board. Up top, 3 balls short off the front of the rim for Maui, and Russell comes away with that miss. Hernandez will bring it up. That is Valenciano to Hernandez. Back up top, Taylor got around Ross. 3 ball on the way off the front of the rim, but Russell's there to clean it up. And then he took a bump from Caden Boswell. Boswell's second will be the team's first in the quarter. So baseline for Hernandez. Valenciano up top. Russell back out to Hernandez. Valenciano left wing, turned down to 3, drives in the lane. Scoop shot will not go. And then Ross lost it the other way. Valenciano interrupted him enough to make him throw it away. 9th turnover on the Fighting Chicks. The Leopards get it back. Leading by 1. We're nearly a minute into this fourth quarter. Torres, baseline. Sent it all the way back up top, and that should have been a foul on Perry right there, all over Hernandez. And Hernandez is going to get whistled for an offensive foul instead. Perry should have been whistled for a foul right out top there, and they didn't call it. And then he gets in Hernandez to pick up his 3rd on the drive. Just the first team foul in the quarter, but again, that one hurt.
Yes, it did.
Clean up some perspiration on the floor as Valenciano and Hernandez both wait in the backcourt for Perry and Boswell. Boswell on the handle. Perry left wing. The backdoor cut, and they got an easy one. Hernandez was not ready for Boswell to get that pass. Chickasha back up by 1, 37-36. Hernandez waves Torres off. The backdoor cut, pass is tipped. Another turnover on the Leopards, and in transition, Perry's going to get another easy one.
All right, we got to get back in control of this game here.
Down by 3 now, 39-36 as we approach 6 minutes left in the ball game. Taylor away from Torres' screen. And again, you can't make that cross-court pass.
That's too long.
4 straight turnovers and 3 straight transition baskets for the Chicks. Timeout, Lindsay, as they've gone cold here and turnovers have killed them. It's a 6-0 run to start the fourth. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
So the Leopards start the fourth quarter with 4 straight turnovers that led to 3 transition baskets. And they find themselves down by 5 now, 41-36. 5:52 left to go in the ball game.
Yeah, we don't need to be digging any holes here. We're forcing stuff, getting loose with the passing. Just need to take care of the basketball, take what they give us.
So Hernandez will bring it up. Cameron back in the ball game. Russell inside to Cameron. Double team. Back out to Russell. 3 ball on the way. Got it! Hunter Russell with his second 3. Needed that.
Absolutely.
Back within 2 for the Leopards. 5.5 left in the game. Boswell to Perry, to the elbow. The handoff to Maui. Hounded by Taylor. Gets to the elbow. Can't go any further. Pass tipped, but into the hands of Perry. Perry backs up. Russell stays out there with him. Still stays with him all the way down. Finally the handoff to Maui. Maui to the elbow. The jumper from the free throw line, I think partially blocked by Taylor.
So.
Torres down with the miss. Here we go the other way. Cameron to the baseline. Out to Taylor right wing. Goes away from a Torres screen. Now uses the screen. And again, rough pass there. Can Russell do it again? No. This time it's an air ball. Saved by Cameron, though. But Maui will come down with it. And then a 3-on-1, and Russell interrupts it. What a play from Hunter Russell. Save that one for the Leopards. Taylor back to Hernandez, back to Taylor behind our Torres screen. Got around Ross, got into the lane, got stripped, back up top. Cameron for 3. That's short. And Ross is going to let that one go out of bounds. Kinslow is going to check back into the game. Maui will sit for the Fighting Chicks. They've got the ball and a 2-point lead with 4:11 left to go in the ball game. Perry, way up high on this left side, drives to the free throw line, sends it over to Kinslow. Backs up. Taylor out there with him. Kinslow got around Taylor, gets it into the corner. Boswell for 3. No. Rebound tipped by Ross into the hands of Van Ness. Back to Ross in the corner. Back out to Van Ness on the wing. Back over to Boswell right side. They are simply spreading the floor looking for driving lanes. Ross sets the screen to go away from it. Perry in the lane, couldn't get it to go. Hernandez comes out of there with it. Cameron drives in, sends it up top to Russell. Russell, the step back 3 from the top of the kid. It's good. Man, it's so good to see him hitting the
ball. Oh, man, no kidding.
Leopards back up by 1. 3:15 left to go. Back over left side, Van Ness around the Ross screen. Nobody picked up Ross on the pick and roll, and he missed it. And another offensive foul on Ross. That'll be number 4. Second team foul.
Ooh.
So Leopards get it back. 42-41, a 1-point lead with 3 minutes left in the ball game. Up top, Torres. The handoff to Taylor, and we've got whistles, and Kinslow, I think, is going to get whistled on holding Russell underneath, and that's 4 on Kinslow. So now you've got Kinslow and Ross both on the floor with 4 apiece. Hernandez to inbounds. All the way up top, Torres. Behind him to Hernandez, over to the left wing for Cameron. Goes back to Torres, back to the handoff to Cameron. Russell tries to drive in, nearly lost it. Got it back over to Taylor, though. Yep. Taylor, the no-look pass underneath, knocked away. Cameron got it out to Torres. And what have we got?
Got a official timeout.
Yeah, they're gonna clean the floor. I think there is a wet spot on the floor, so they're going to wipe up the floor.
Well, there was a lot of bodies down there just a minute ago.
So Leopards will still have the basketball. 2:35 left. They've got a 1-point lead at 42-41 behind 10 points in this second half from Hunter Russell on 3 threes.
Yeah, no need to force anything here. Get in a great big hurry. Just pass the ball around, find a gap, take what they give us once again.
Cameron will get it in to Hernandez. Leopards don't have to be in a hurry here, but you got to take care of the basketball. Torres over to Russell, inside Cameron, and Van Ness came away with it, and they're going to say it was off of Cameron. Had the right play right there. That was just a great defensive play from John Van Ness.
It was, man. I thought that was about to be money, but the young man just got that hand on it.
Boswell on the handle. Van Ness at the elbow. Looking for Ross. Ross drives underneath, nearly got stripped, and they're going to get a jump ball called. And it's Leopard basketball. That was a very quick held ball.
It sure was.
But we'll take it. We get the basketball back. 2 minutes to go in the ball game, 2:05 to be exact. Leopards with the ball in a 1-point lead. Hernandez walks it across. Torres. Back to Hernandez. Back to Taylor, top of the key. Waits on the screen from Cameron. Goes away from it. Drives the left side of the lane, and he got it to go. 44-41. Leopards by 3. 1:40 left. Boswell the other way. Drives down. Lost the handle on it. Can't get a hold of it to do anything with it. Finally got it to Van Ness. Ross out on the right wing. Back to Van Ness. Over right wing, Perry. Up top to Kinslow. Steps in the lane. Sends it back up top to Boswell. Run off the 3-point line. Back to Van Ness left side. Again, the baseball pass to Kinslow behind the Ross screen. Ross steps out. Torres stays with him out there. Up top, Van Ness for 3. No. Rebound tip by Torres. Claimed by Taylor.
That was a very good tip by Torres right there. That was going to be Chickasha ball if he didn't get a finger on it.
Oh, 2-on-1. Cameron. Yes! And the foul. No, they didn't call the foul. Timeout called by the Leopards, though. Cameron with the basket. Gives the Leopards a 5-point lead, 46-41 with 52 seconds left in the ballgame.
Got a little breathing room now. Now, don't give them anything, man.
Tell you, we'll keep it here for this one.
I can't. I don't think I can do another overtime game.
Me and you both. I'm overtimed out. 2 last week was enough. But, yeah, that's, again, big-time rebounding. Coming up with loose balls.
And Torres down here didn't actually get the rebound, but just getting the arm out there and getting the tip on it was just enough to get it over to another Leopard. Otherwise, that was right in the hands, I think, of Kinslow. But, man, the little things right now adding up.
So, little different lineup coming back out on the floor for the Leopards. Here's your defensive lineup. Valenciano and Flood have returned. They've taken Torres out and Taylor out. 52 seconds left. See what the Leopards can do here. Boswell on the handle. Ross top of the key. Back over to Van Ness. They screen to get Boswell open on the left side, but Valenciano stays with him, and Valenciano will get whistled for a pretty cheap bump foul, but just his second, and it's only the second team foul.
Right.
So Boswell will bring it in on the baseline with 40 seconds left. His team down by 5. Leopards do a good job keeping everybody covered. Ross, however, stuffed over, got a look at it, and the rebound tipped right back to Kinslow. Into the lane, nearly tied up, still can't get out of there, and we're going to get, what, a foul?
I believe so. Hernandez?
Nope, got it on Crew Flood, his second. And again, that's just the third team foul. I don't know that that's horrible. You're down to 29 seconds here. And they're down 2 possessions. Van Ness over to Ross, right wing. And again, Flood's going to get whistled for holding Kinslow underneath.
Okay.
Flood's third will be the team fourth. Now the next foul will put Chickasha in the bonus. Haven't shot a bunch of free throws, but they've been good. They're 4 of 6.
4 of 6, yes, sir.
Lob again to Van Ness. Back out into the corner for Boswell. Run off the line by Flood. Van Ness gets around to Ross screen. Ross back over to Van Ness, right wing, into the right corner. Perry. They're running a lot of time off this clock. Perry's layup will go. They were smart enough not to foul right there. We have a timeout, Chickasha. 46-43, Leopards with 9.8 seconds left with a 3-point lead. And you know where I'm fixing to go. What's fixing to happen is they're going to get into the foul game.
Yep.
And the Leopards are, 3 for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3 for 10 from the free throw line?
Yes.
So my fear is we're going to go down here and not be able to hit free throws, and hopefully my fear is unfounded. But I tell you what, this is a far cry from the Leopard team that we've seen play these last 2 or 3 games.
We just got to go down here and take care of it. Don't make any errant passes. They do have a foul to give, so we're not shooting right off. But, yeah, take care of the basketball right here. Where we got in trouble the other night at Washington was getting loose with the ball. They got some turnovers right there at the end, and they were able to put that game away. So we take care of the ball here. We can run 9 seconds out.
Well, Taylor is your leading free throw shooter. Cameron right behind him. Taylor at 69%. Creed Taylor at 63. Taylor at 63. Cameron is Taylor at 69. Cameron at 63. I'll get it out in a second. But I think the biggest thing out here is just take care of the basketball.
Yep.
Full court pressure as you would expect. Taylor gets the inbound, and they will foul him immediately. And again, that's not – they lost 1 second off. It's 8.5 seconds left. Van Ness picks up the foul. It's just his second. Next one will put them in the bonus. And, again, they're going to try to get this into the hands of Creed Taylor. And
there was a hole right there.
Yeah, Hernandez gets away from everybody, runs another second or so off the clock before he's fouled by Boswell, and that's his third. And now Armando goes to the line for the first time tonight, and you need at least one of these to make it a 2-possession game. And if you can do that, that'll put the icing on the cake. And he got it. 47-43 Leopards. 7 seconds left to go in the ball game. Hernandez on the season just a 42% free throw shooter, but he got 2 for 2 there.
Came up big right there. I didn't want to say it, but yes, Armando doesn't have a great.
Van Ness for 3 at the buzzer. He got it. 0.6 of a second left. They're trying to say go ahead and run the clock. I don't know why they're not.
Was there
the shot went through, but they stopped the clock for some reason. So now we got to figure out what's going on here, because even though was that Van Ness that hit that 3 there at the end?
It was Van Ness, yes. It should be your ball game.
That is ball game. Yep. 48-46. It was a 2-point win the last time these two teams played for the Leopards, and they pull off another 2-point win tonight.
Yes, sir.
48-46. Leopards with the win over the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. Fighting Chicks will go to 13-10 on the season. The Leopards will improve to 18-4. We'll step aside. We'll get our final numbers put together, wrap it up from the Chickasha Activity Center right after this on KBLP Live.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
We're back here in Chickasha to wrap it up. 48-46, the Lindsay Leopards with a 2-point lead over the Class 4A Fighting Chicks of Chickasha. And a big game for the Leopards after 3 straight losses. They needed this one bad. So I'm glad they pulled this one out. Looking at your officially unofficial final numbers, first for the Fighting Chicks, they had 2 players. They had 3 in double figures, but 2 with 13. Caden Boswell and Brody Ross both finished with 13 points on the night. And then Cameron Perry finishes with 10 to be the third player in double figures. 6 from John Van Ness, and then 2 apiece from Keaton Maui and Jackson McDaniel. That rounds out the scoring for the Fighting Chicks, who were 4 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Lindsay Leopards, 2 players in double figures. Creed Taylor finishes with 19 tonight, and big night for Creed as he's right at his average there at 19. But I'm more excited about seeing Hunter Russell finally get things going in that second half. He finishes with 10 in the ball game, had 3 threes there when the Leopards needed them the worst. So big time play from Hunter Russell there in that second half. 8 points from Isaac Cameron, 7 from Armando Hernandez, and then 2 apiece from Ivan Valenciano and Gus Torres. And the Leopards very dismal from the free throw line. I had them just 5 of 12 from the charity stripe.
Yep.
For the rebounding, they were dead even, 21 apiece. The 2 teams were deadlocked at rebounds, and the Leopards end up with 19 turnovers in the ballgame. They had 12 in the first half, so did better in the second half, but still way too many turnovers. Had 10 for the Fighting Chicks. With that, we'll go talk to Andrew.
Yes, sir. Team shooting, starting with Chickasha from 2-point range. Pretty good night, actually, from 2. They were 15 of 25 for 60% there. That ain't bad. From 3-point range, 2 of 24 for just 17% beyond the arc. They were 4 of 6 for 67% from the free throw line. Overall, from the field, 19 of 49 for 38%. For the Leopards, 2-point range, they were 8 of 20 for 40%. They were 40% all the way through the game, first and second half. From 3-point range, 9 of 21 for 43%. Just 5 of 12 once again from the free throw line, 42% there. We have got to get better on that front.
Yeah.
Overall from the field, 17 of 41 for 41% shooting on the night. So
I'll take it.
We will take it. We will take the win. We'll go back to Lindsay and get ready for the next one. We needed to get that monkey off our back. I'm glad they were able to earn one tonight.
Absolutely. And we don't get to go back to Lindsay quite yet. We got to go to Bridge Creek tomorrow night.
Well, got to go to Lindsay first, and then we'll go to Bridge Creek. I'm going to Lindsay. You're not at all.
I'm not. Yeah, I won't be going to Lindsay tonight. But, no, a big win for the Leopards, and glad to see them get again that 3-lose streak off the books and get one in the win column for tonight, and then they'll go take on again. You look at the rest of this week. They've got Bridge Creek, another 4A school tomorrow night, and then they got to go play. for the Leopards, it doesn't get any easier.
No,
for
there's
sure.
nothing easy about the coming week.
And then you got to wrap up the season a week from tomorrow night in Purcell.
Yep.
So hey, it is what it is. And then if you didn't see, surely you've checked it out. But when the postseason schedule came out, you've got Washington and Marlowe with Lindsay and Comanche, all in the same area.
Yep.
And Washington and Marlowe are two teams that have just beat you. So. You got to get that psyche back before playoffs get here, or postseason gets here for sure. But again, the Leopardettes did not fare so well tonight. 55-20 against the top 10 ranked Lady Chicks of Chickasha, and so the Leopardettes ended up dropping that one tonight, go to 8-14 on the season. But again, the Leopards with the 2-point win, 48-46 is our final score in the boys game. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. Couldn't do this without you, and we thank you for being along with us and letting us come out here and do what we do so we can bring you Lindsay Leopardette and Leopard basketball here on KBLP Live. And, of course, a big thank you to our presenting sponsor of the American Exchange Bank. Andrew, great job.
Thank you.
And,
you too.
We'll see you over in Bridge Creek tomorrow night. JD, also great job over here on the live stream. Kevin on the camera. And Jason Wallenberg back at our studios in Lindsay. My name is Greg Peary. I will say goodnight from the Chickasha Activity Center here in Chickasha, and we'll see you tomorrow night over in Bridge Creek. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.